The Frozen Chosen One. The volcanic hellscape of Mustafar erupts in violence as two lightsabers clash among the industrial machinery of the galaxy's largest carbonite processing facility. But this isn't the mining complex we know from the films. This is something far more sinister. A massive freezing plant that supplies carbonite technology to every corner of the Empire. Obi-Wan Kenobi deflects another vicious strike from his former apprentice, his blue blade singing through the sulfurous air. Around them, massive pipes hiss with Tabana gas while conveyor systems designed to freeze and transport materials across the galaxy hum with mechanical precision.
You turned her against me!
You have done that yourself.
But Obi-Wan isn't just fighting defensively. His eyes constantly scan the environment, noting the emergency controls, the freezing chambers, the industrial systems that could end this nightmare, without him having to kill the man he once called brother. Their duel carries them deeper into the facility, past towering carbonite processors, and across catwalks suspended over chambers designed to freeze entire starship hulls. The air grows thicker with each step, heavy with the chemical tang of freezing agents.
I have brought peace, freedom, justice, and security to my new empire.
Your new empire.
They leap across a narrow bridge spanning one of the facility's primary freezing chambers. Below them, the machinery waits like a sleeping giant, its systems primed for activation.
Don't make me kill you.
Anakin, my allegiance is to the Republic, to democracy.
If you're not with me, then you're my enemy.
Only a Sith deals in absolutes. I will do what I must.
You will try.
Obi-Wan makes his move with the calculated precision of a master tactician. Using the Force, he collapses the catwalk behind Anakin, cutting off his retreat while simultaneously maneuvering him onto the primary freezing platform.
It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
You underestimate my power.
But as Anakin prepares to leap, Obi-Wan's hand finds the emergency activation controls. The betrayal in his eyes is evident as he makes the hardest choice of his life.
Don't try it, Anakin, please.
Anakin leaps anyway, his lightsaber raised for a killing blow, but Obi-Wan activates the freezing sequence. Warning klaxons blare throughout the facility. Emergency containment fields snap into place around the platform, trapping Anakin in a cage of energy. Steam erupts from vents as the carbonite gas begins to flood the chamber.
What have you done, Obi-Wan?
The realization hits Anakin like a physical blow. This isn't a duel to the death, it's a trap, and he's walked right into it.
I'm sorry, old friend, but I can't bring myself to kill you, and I can't let you destroy everything we once fought to protect.
Anakin pounds against the energy barriers, his lightsaber crackling as it strikes the containment field, but the system is designed to hold even Force users, built with Jedi hunting technology that the Empire would later perfect.
You can't do this. The galaxy needs me. Padme needs me.
The galaxy needs Anakin Skywalker, not Darth Vader.
The carbonite encasement process is swift but thorough. Gray liquid pours from hidden nozzles, hardening instantly as it touches Anakin's form. His final expression, rage mixed with betrayal and desperate fear, is preserved forever as the substance hardens around him. When the process completes, Obi-Wan stands alone before a carbonite slab containing his former apprentice. Anakin's lightsaber remains frozen in his grip, his body intact, his power contained but not destroyed.
Forgive me, Anakin, but perhaps someday when the galaxy is ready when you're ready, perhaps there can still be redemption.
What if Anakin Skywalker was frozen in carbonite? Tatooine, 19 years later. The twin sons of Tatooine beat down mercilessly on the desert wasteland. But deep beneath Ben Kenobi's modest hovel, a secret chamber maintains perfect climate control. Hidden generators, carefully maintained for nearly 2 decades, power the life support systems that keep one very special prisoner in perfect stasis. Ben descends into this chamber daily, his routine unchanged for 19 years. Check the power systems, monitor the temperature controls, stare at the carbonite slab that contains his greatest failure and his last hope.
Still sleeping, old friend. Still dreaming, I hope, of better times than these.
The chamber is sparse, functional, no decorations, no comfort, just the essential equipment needed to maintain the carbonite freezing indefinitely. And in the center, unmarked and unremarkable to anyone who might stumble upon it, stands the slab containing Anakin Skywalker. But today, something is different. The power fluctuations that have been growing more frequent over the past few months are getting worse. After 19 years, the equipment is beginning to fail. Ben checks the readings on his monitoring equipment, his weathered face creasing with concern. The carbonite matrix is showing signs of instability, microfractures in the surface that weren't there yesterday.
Not yet. It's too soon. Luke isn't ready.
As if summoned by his thoughts, the sound of a speeder approaching echoes from above. Ben quickly seals the hidden chamber and emerges from his hovel to find Luke Skywalker dismounting from his land speeder, his young face flushed with grief and terror.
Ben, you have to help me.
Slow down, Luke. What's wrong?
It's my aunt and uncle. They're dead.
The words hit Ben like a physical blow. He's been dreading this day for years, knowing that eventually the Empire's search for the droids would lead them to the Lars homestead.
Imperial troops. They were looking for some droids, R2-D2 and C-3PO. Ben, they killed them because of droids.
Ben's mind races. If the Empire has found the droids, if they've traced them to the Lars farm, then it's only a matter of time before they trace them here. And if they find this place...
Luke, we need to leave now.
Leave? This is my home.
Not anymore. The Empire will be looking for those droids, and when they don't find them at your farm, they'll expand their search.
Luke stares at the old hermit, confusion and grief warring in his young eyes.
Ben, what aren't you telling me? You know something about these droids, don't you?
Ben makes a decision that will change everything. Not the whole truth, Luke isn't ready for that, but enough truth to get them both to safety.
The droid carries information vital to the rebellion. Information that could help destroy the Empire's ultimate weapon.
The rebellion? Ben, you're talking about treason.
I'm talking about hope, Luke. Something this galaxy has been lacking for far too long.
He leads Luke toward the hovel, but his mind is on the chamber below, the failing equipment, the Carbonite matrix showing signs of breakdown. If they have to flee, what happens to Anakin?
Ben, there's something else. When I was examining the droid, I heard part of a message, something about Obi-Wan Kenobi. Do you know who that is?
Ben stops walking. After 19 years of hiding, of being just a crazy old hermit in the desert, the past has finally caught up with him.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. A long time.
You know him?
Of course I know him. He's me. I haven't gone by the name Obi-Wan since, before you were born.
The revelation hangs in the air between them like a loaded weapon. Luke stares at the man he's known all his life, seeing him clearly for the first time.
You're a Jedi?
I was once a Jedi Knight, the same as your father.
My father? You knew my father?
Ben's expression grows heavy with old pain and older regrets.
Yes, I knew him, and he was a good friend.
The lie comes easily after 19 years of practice, but it's not entirely a lie. Anakin was a good friend before everything went wrong.
How did he die?
A young Jedi named Darth Vader, who was a pupil of mine until he turned to evil, helped the Empire hunt down and destroy the Jedi Knights. He betrayed and murdered your father.
Another lie, but one that serves the greater truth. Darth Vader did kill Anakin Skywalker in a way. The man frozen beneath Ben's hovel is proof of that. But before Luke can ask more questions, the sound of Imperial ships approaching fills the air. TIE fighters scream overhead while transport ships begin landing in the distance.
They found us. Luke, we have to go. Now.
What about...
Luke gestures toward the hovel, not knowing what lies beneath it, but sensing somehow that Ben is leaving something important behind.
Some things are better left buried, Luke, at least for now.
As they climb into Luke's land speeder, Ben takes one last look at his hovel. Somewhere below, in a hidden chamber, Anakin Skywalker sleeps on in Carbonite dreams. The equipment is failing, the Matrix is destabilizing, and Ben Kenobi drives away, not knowing if he'll ever see his old friend again. But the Empire's search is more thorough than Ben anticipated. As their speeder disappears into the desert, Imperial troops begin a systematic sweep of the area. They're not just looking for droids anymore. They're looking for anything that might explain why the Lars family died protecting them. In the hovel, scanning equipment detects the hidden chamber. Energy readings that don't match the modest dwelling above. And deep underground, the failing power systems finally give out. The Carbonite matrix, stressed beyond its limits after 19 years, begins to crack. Steam hisses from the fractures as the freezing process slowly, inevitably begins to reverse itself. Imperial search teams descend into Ben Kenobi's hidden chamber like scavengers picking through the bones of the past. Their scanner beams cut through the darkness, revealing equipment that's far too sophisticated for a simple hermit's dwelling.
Sir, these power readings, this isn't standard moisture farming equipment.
What is it then?
Life support systems, climate control, and Carbonite matrix stabilizers.
The officer's eyes narrow as he studies the readings. Carbonite freezing technology isn't something you find in the middle of nowhere. It's expensive, complex, and highly regulated by the Empire.
Show me.
They follow the power conduits deeper into the chamber until their lights fall upon the carbonite slab. The gray surface is cracked now, steam hissing from the fractures as 19 years of perfect preservation finally begins to fail.
Sir, there's someone inside.
Impossible. This equipment's been running for decades. Who would...
He stops mid-sentence as he gets a closer look at the figure trapped within the carbonite. Even through the gray matrix, certain features are unmistakable. The build, the facial structure, the lightsaber frozen in the figure's grip.
Get me a direct line to the Emperor. Now.
Sir?
That's not just someone. That's Anakin Skywalker.
The Awakening. The carbonite continues to deteriorate as Imperial technicians work frantically to stabilize the matrix. But 19 years of continuous operation has pushed the equipment beyond its limits. The process can't be stopped, only managed.
Sir, the Matrix is collapsing. We can try to slow it down, but he's going to wake up. And when he does, he's going to be in rough shape. Carbonite sickness, disorientation, possible temporary blindness, standard side effects of prolonged freezing.
The officer stares at the cracking slab, his mind racing. Anakin Skywalker, the man who became Darth Vader, has been frozen for 19 years. But which version will emerge? The hero of the Clone Wars or the monster who helped destroy the Jedi?
Prepare a medical team and get me a squad of our best troops. If he wakes up hostile.
Sir, with respect, if he wakes up hostile, a squad won't be enough.
Meanwhile, in the cantina at Mos Eisley, Luke Skywalker sits across from the smuggler Han Solo, trying to negotiate passage off-world. But this meeting happened differently than we know. Without Princess Leia's capture to drive the urgency, the circumstances are entirely changed.
10,000? Are you out of your mind, kid?
It's all we have. Please, we just need to get to Alderaan.
The boy's aunt and uncle were killed by Imperial troops. We need to leave Tatooine immediately.
Han studies the old man and the farm boy, his smuggler's instincts telling him there's more to this story than they're letting on.
Imperial troops, huh? What did you do to piss off the Empire?
We didn't do anything. They were looking for some droids.
Must have been some pretty special droids.
Before anyone can answer, Chewbacca growls urgently from across the cantina. Through the window, they can see Imperial ships landing in the distance, far more than would be needed for a simple search operation.
Looks like your Imperial problem just got a lot bigger.
Han, I'll make you a deal. Get us off this planet, and I'll tell you why the Empire just brought half a fleet to a backwater desert world.
I'm listening.
Because they found something they've been looking for. Something that could change the balance of power in this war.
What kind of something?
The kind that's worth more than 10,000 credits to the right buyer.
Han's eyes light up with interest. He's always been motivated by profit, and Obi-Wan is speaking his language.
All right, old man, you've got my attention. But if we're doing this, we're doing it my way.
Back in the Imperial facility, the carbonite matrix finally gives way completely. Steam erupts from the chamber as the gray substance dissolves, revealing the man within. Anakin Skywalker collapses to his knees, gasping and retching as his body tries to readjust to consciousness after 19 years of stasis. His eyes are clouded, unfocused, his hands shake uncontrollably as carbonite sickness ravages his system.
Can't see. Where?
Sir, he's experiencing severe carbonite sickness, temporary blindness, muscle spasms, nausea. Standard symptoms, but amplified by the duration of freezing.
Can you treat it?
Time is the only real cure, but we can manage the symptoms.
Anakin tries to stand but collapses again, his body betraying him after decades of inactivity. When he speaks, his voice is hoarse, confused.
Obi-Wan? Where's Obi-Wan? What happened to Padme?
The Imperial officer exchanges glances with his men. This isn't the Darth Vader they expected. This is someone else entirely, someone lost, confused, trapped in memories from before the Empire's rise.
Lord Skywalker, you've been asleep for a long time. Many things have changed.
Lord? I'm a Jedi Knight. Where's the Council? Where's Master Yoda?
The questions hang in the air like accusations. The Imperial troops don't know how to answer. How do you tell someone that the world they knew has been dead for 19 years?
Sir, perhaps we should wait for the Emperor. He'll want to speak with you personally.
At the mention of the Emperor, something flickers in Anakin's clouded eyes. A memory, perhaps, or a warning.
The Emperor? Palpatine? Where is he? I have to warn the Council. He's a Sith Lord. He's been manipulating everything.
The Imperial officer realizes they have a problem. This isn't Darth Vader waking up. This is Anakin Skywalker with all his memories intact from before his fall. And he still thinks he's fighting for the Republic.
Lord Skywalker, I think you're confused. The Emperor is your master. You serve the Empire.
Serve the Empire? I serve the Republic! I'm a Jedi!
He tries to reach for his lightsaber, but his hands won't obey him properly. The Carbonite sickness has left him weak, disoriented, barely able to stand.
My lightsaber. Where's my lightsaber?
It's here, sir. But perhaps you should rest first. Recover your strength.
No. I have to get back to Coruscant. I have to warn them about Palpatine. He's the Sith Lord we've been looking for. He's been playing both sides of the war.
The irony is devastating. Anakin Skywalker, frozen at the moment of his fall, still believes he can save the Republic. He doesn't know that he helped destroy it. He doesn't know that the Jedi are extinct. He doesn't know that the man he's trying to warn them about has ruled the galaxy for 19 years. Meanwhile, on the forest moon of Endor, Princess Leia Organa coordinates the Rebel Alliance's most daring operations. Without the need to steal the Death Star plans, they were successfully transmitted by the Bothan spies who died to acquire them. Leia has been free to focus on what she does best: building the rebellion.
Princess, we're receiving reports from our contacts in the Imperial fleet. Something's happened on Tatooine.
What kind of something?
They found a Carbonite prisoner, someone who's been frozen for nearly 2 decades. The Emperor himself is en route to oversee the awakening.
Leia's tactical mind immediately grasps the implications. The Empire doesn't mobilize the Emperor for just anyone.
Do we know who it is?
Our sources couldn't get close enough to confirm, but the security level suggests someone of extreme importance.
Or extreme danger?
She studies the tactical displays showing Imperial fleet movements. Whatever they found on Tatooine has the Empire's full attention.
Princess, we're receiving a priority transmission on the old Alderaanian diplomatic channel. It's using codes from before the Empire.
Before the Empire? That's impossible. Those codes died with the Republic.
The transmission is requesting a secure conference. The sender identifies himself only as Ben.
Leia's breath catches. There's only one person who would use that name on that frequency. Someone her father spoke of in whispers. Someone who was supposed to be dead.
Establish the secure link. Full encryption.
Hold on. If you're thinking this is about to get incredibly complicated, you're absolutely right. Anakin waking up still thinking he's a Jedi while surrounded by Imperial troops, and now mysterious transmissions from the dead, this is going to be messy. If you're enjoying this twist where the hero becomes the prisoner, smash that like button. I want to know in the comments, how do you think Anakin will react when he learns the truth? Subscribe because we're about to see the Chosen One face his worst nightmare. Drop your own what-if ideas below. The holographic projector flickers to life, revealing the weathered face of Obi-Wan Kenobi. But he looks older than Leia remembers from the few times she met him as a child, worn down by years of exile and guilt.
Princess Leia, you've grown up to look remarkably like your mother.
Ben Kenobi, my father told me you died on Camino.
Well, always was good at keeping secrets. I've been away, but I need your help now, and you need mine.
What kind of help?
The prisoner the Empire found on Tatooine. I know who it is, and I know why they want him. But more importantly, I know why you should want him too.
Leia studies the old Jedi's face, looking for deception or manipulation, but all she sees is exhaustion and desperate hope.
I'm listening.
Not over this channel. Too many years, even with encryption. But I can tell you this, he's someone who could change the course of this war. Someone the Emperor fears more than the entire Rebel fleet.
And you want me to help you get him back?
I want you to help me save him. There's a difference.
Where are you now?
En route to your position, I have someone with me you need to meet. Someone who has as much stake in this as you do.
The transmission flickers as Imperial jamming attempts to break through their encryption.
We're running out of time, Princess. The Emperor is already en route to Tatooine. If he reaches the prisoner first.
What happens?
Then we lose our best hope of ending this war. And I lose the last chance to make amends for the greatest mistake of my life.
The transmission cuts to static, leaving Leia staring at the empty holographic projector. Aboard the Millennium Falcon, now racing through hyperspace toward the Endor system, Obi-Wan finally reveals the truth to his companion.
There's something I need to tell you both. Something about Luke's father that I couldn't bring myself to say before.
He's not dead, is he?
The question cuts through Obi-Wan like a lightsaber blade. Luke's instincts, sharpened by years of survival on Tatooine, have led him to the truth.
No, he's not dead, but he's not alive either. Not in any way that matters.
What the hell does that mean?
It means that 19 years ago, I made a choice. Instead of killing the man who had become Darth Vader, I froze him in carbonite.
Where?
In a hidden chamber beneath my hovel, where the Empire has just found him.
Wait. You're telling me that Anakin Skywalker, hero of the Clone Wars, has been frozen in your basement this whole time?
Yes, I froze him before his transformation was complete.
We have to go back for him.
Kid, that's suicide. The Empire's got half a fleet there by now.
Then we'll need help.
Luke, you don't understand the danger. Even weakened by carbonite sickness, your father is one of the most powerful Force users who ever lived, and right now he's confused, disoriented, and surrounded by enemies.
So what's the play, old man? Because sitting here talking about it isn't helping anybody.
We need to contact the rebellion. If Princess Leia is coordinating operations from Endor, she'll have the resources we need.
Princess Leia?
Your sister Luke, though she doesn't know it yet.
Han's jaw drops. In the space of 10 minutes, he's learned that his passengers include the son of Anakin Skywalker and the secret twin sister of a rebel princess.
Is there anything else I should know? Any other galaxy-shaking secrets you want to share?
Just one. If we don't reach Anakin before the Emperor does, everything we've fought for will be lost.
Back in the Imperial facility, Anakin's condition is slowly improving, but his confusion is getting worse. As his vision clears and his strength returns, he begins to take in his surroundings, and what he sees doesn't make sense.
These uniforms, these aren't Republic uniforms.
No, sir. These are Imperial uniforms. The Republic fell 19 years ago.
Fell? What do you mean, fell?
The Clone Wars ended with the rise of the Empire. Order 66 eliminated the Jedi threat, and the Emperor brought peace to the galaxy.
Each word hits Anakin like a physical blow. Order 66. The Jedi eliminated, the Empire in control.
Order 66? What's Order 66?
The command that activated the clone troopers' inhibitor chips. They turned on their Jedi commanders and eliminated them as traitors to the Republic.
That's impossible. The clones would never. They're loyal to the Jedi. They're loyal to me.
Not anymore, sir. They serve the Empire now, as do you.
Anakin tries to process this information, but it's too much. The world he knew, the Republic he fought for, the Jedi he served with, all of it gone.
The younglings. What happened to the younglings at the temple?
The Imperial officer's silence is answer enough.
No, they were children. They were innocent.
They were potential threats to the new order. The Emperor did what was necessary.
Something breaks inside Anakin at those words. The carbonite sickness, the confusion, the disorientation, all of it burns away in a surge of pure rage.
Palpatine did this. That monster did this.
The Emperor brought peace.
The Emperor is a Sith Lord.
The Force erupts from Anakin like a shockwave. Imperial troops are thrown against the walls. Equipment explodes. The chamber itself begins to collapse under the weight of his fury. But Anakin's rage is unfocused, weakened by carbonite sickness and 19 years of inactivity. The Imperial troops recover quickly, and this time, they're ready for him. Stun blasters fire in sequence, their blue energy bolts striking Anakin from multiple angles. He tries to deflect them, but without his lightsaber and with his reflexes still compromised, he can't stop them all. He collapses, his body convulsing as the stun energy courses through him.
Sedate him. Full restraints, and get me that direct line to the Emperor. He needs to know that his former apprentice is unstable.
As the sedatives take effect, Anakin's last conscious thought is of Padme. Is she safe? Does she know what's happened? Will he ever see her again? He doesn't know that she's been dead for 19 years. He doesn't know that he has children. He doesn't know that those children are racing across the galaxy to save him. All he knows is that he's failed. The Republic has fallen, the Jedi are dead, and somehow it's all connected to his imprisonment in Carbonite. The Emperor's coming, and when he arrives, Anakin will finally learn the truth about what he became and what he chose to leave behind. The Reckoning. The Imperial Star Destroyer, Executor, drops out of hyperspace above Tatooine like a dagger thrust into the heart of the system. But this isn't the massive superstar destroyer we know. Without Anakin's fall to complete Vader's transformation, the Empire's resources have been allocated differently. This Executor is still formidable, but it carries a different kind of menace. Emperor Palpatine stands on the bridge, his yellow eyes reflecting the desert world below. Beside him, a figure in black armor breathes with mechanical rhythm. But this isn't Darth Vader. This is someone else entirely. Another of Palpatine's apprentices, forged in the fires of a different kind of fall.
At last, my old friend awakens. 19 years of sleep, and still he dreams of being a hero.
Master, the reports suggest he's unstable. Confused about his allegiances.
Of course he is. The last thing Anakin Skywalker remembers is trying to save the Republic. He has no idea that he helped me destroy it.
The Emperor's smile is cold, calculating. This isn't the reunion he originally planned, but it might be even better. A confused, weakened Anakin could be more useful than the broken shell that became Vader in another timeline.
Prepare my shuttle and ready the Carbonite freezing equipment. If young Skywalker proves uncooperative, we may need to put him back to sleep.
Meanwhile, the Millennium Falcon docks with the Rebel flagship near Endor. Luke gets his first look at his sister, strong, determined, with their mother's eyes and their father's stubborn streak.
Ben Kenobi, when I was a child, my father told me stories about you. I thought they were just stories.
Vale always did have a gift for making the truth sound like fiction.
And you must be Luke.
She studies him with the same intensity he's studying her, both of them sensing something familiar, but not understanding what it is.
Princess.
Just Leia. We don't have time for formalities.
She leads them to the command center where holographic displays show the tactical situation around Tatooine.
The Emperor's ship arrived 2 hours ago. Our long-range sensors show massive Imperial reinforcements en route. Whatever they found down there, they're not taking any chances.
They found Anakin Skywalker.
The hero of the Clone Wars, but he's been dead for
19 years. I know. I'm the one who was supposed to kill him.
The weight of that admission settles over the room like a shroud. Leia stares at the old Jedi, trying to process what he's just told her.
You were supposed to kill him. Why?
Because he had fallen to the dark side. Because he had become Darth Vader. Because it was the only way to stop him from helping the Emperor destroy everything we fought for.
But you didn't.
I couldn't, so I froze him in Carbonite instead.
It wasn't cowardice, it was hope.
Was it? Or was it selfishness? I couldn't bear to lose him, so I condemned him to 19 years of frozen dreams.
And now the Emperor has him.
Yes, and if Palpatine succeeds in turning him, if he completes the transformation that I interrupted 19 years ago, then Darth Vader will be born. And this time, there will be no stopping him.
We have to get down there. We have to reach him before the Emperor does.
Luke, I don't even know you, but I can tell you're not thinking clearly. That's a suicide mission.
Maybe, but he's my father.
The words hang in the air between them. Leia stares at Luke, something clicking into place in her mind.
Your father? Anakin Skywalker is your father?
And yours, Leia?
The revelation hits Leia like a physical blow. She staggers backward, her hand reaching for support that isn't there.
That's impossible. My father is Bail Organa.
Bail raised you, but Anakin Skywalker and Padme Amidala were your parents. You and Luke are twins, separated at birth to protect you from the Emperor.
Twins?
This is insane. You're telling me that the man the Empire just found frozen in Carbonite is our father?
The same man who could still become Darth Vader, if we don't reach him in time.
Leia looks at Luke, really seeing him for the first time. The resemblance is subtle but unmistakable. The same eyes, the same stubborn set to the jaw, the same reckless determination.
I can feel it. The connection. It's like I've known you my whole life but never met you.
I feel it too.
This is all very touching, but while you two are having your family reunion, the Empire is probably torturing your father for information.
Anne's right. We need to move, but this isn't a rescue mission. It's a race. We have to reach Anakin before the Emperor can complete his corruption.
Meanwhile, on Tatooine, Anakin Skywalker awakens in an Imperial detention cell. The Carbonite sickness has mostly passed, but the confusion remains.
Where am I?
Detention level 5, Lord Skywalker. The Emperor will see you shortly.
The cell door hisses open, and Emperor Palpatine enters.
My dear Anakin, you look well considering.
Palpatine, you're under arrest for treason against the Republic.
The Republic? Oh, my young friend, you are confused. The Republic died 19 years ago. I killed it.
The casual admission sends ice through Anakin's veins.
What?
Order 66. The clone troopers turned on their Jedi commanders. The temple burned. The younglings died screaming, and through it all, the Senate cheered as I transformed their precious republic into my empire.
Each word is a dagger thrust into Anakin's heart.
You're lying.
You came to me, Anakin. You knelt before me and pledged yourself to the dark side. You became my apprentice, Darth Vader.
That's impossible. I would never.
You did it to save Padme, to gain the power to prevent her death. But you were too late, weren't you? She died anyway, and it was your fault.
Padme is dead?
She died in childbirth. Anakin died giving birth to your children. Twins, actually. The boy died in infancy, but the girl survived. Princess Leia Organa leads the rebellion against us.
My daughter is alive?
She's leading a fleet toward this system. She's coming to rescue a prisoner she doesn't know is her father. How poetic.
What do you want from me?
Your service, your complete and total surrender to the dark side.
And if I refuse?
Then I'll kill your daughter, slowly, painfully.
You're going to kill her anyway.
Perhaps. But if you serve me, she might live long enough to see you become the man you were always meant to be.
But before Anakin can respond, alarms begin blaring throughout the facility.
All units to battle stations. We're under attack by rebel forces.
Through the Force, Anakin can sense something he's never felt before. Two bright presences, connected to him by bonds of blood and destiny.
You lied. They're both alive.
A minor deception. Does it matter? They're still going to die unless you do exactly as I say.
No.
No?
I won't serve you. I won't kneel to you. And I won't let you hurt my children.
The detention cell door explodes inward. Luke Skywalker stands in the doorway, lightsaber ignited. Behind him, Leia holds a blaster.
Father?
Luke.
We're here to get you out.
For the first time in 19 years, Anakin Skywalker smiles.
How touching. A family reunion. But you're too late, children. Your father has already made his choice.
What choice?
To serve the dark side. To become Darth Vader.
I made no such choice.
Lightning erupts from Palpatine's fingertips toward Anakin. But Anakin reaches out with the Force, creating a barrier of pure energy.
I've had 19 years to think about my choices, Palpatine. I am Anakin Skywalker. I am a Jedi, and I am their father.
Father, catch!
Luke tosses Anakin his lightsaber. The blue blade ignites, and for the first time in 19 years, Anakin feels complete. But before they can engage Palpatine, the Dark Apprentice arrives with Imperial reinforcements.
Master, allow me to handle this family reunion.
The Dark Apprentice ignites his red lightsaber. His mechanical breathe-in fill in the chamber. This is the Vader that might have been powerful, ruthless, completely devoted to the dark side.
I am what you should have become, Skywalker. I am the Emperor's true heir.
The battle that follows tests all three Skywalkers. The Dark Apprentice is powerful, trained in the dark side for years, but he faces something he's never encountered. A family fighting together. Luke's raw power, Leia's tactical brilliance, and Anakin's experience combine into something greater than the sum of their parts.
Luke, high guard. Leia, flank left.
You cannot defeat me. I am all the Sith.
And we are family. Something you'll never understand.
Working together, they overwhelm the Dark Apprentice. Luke disarms him with a precise strike. Leia stuns the Imperial troops with coordinated blaster fire. And Anakin delivers the final blow, not killing, but severing the Dark Apprentice's connection to the dark side.
What have you done?
I've given you a choice. The same choice I was given 19 years ago.
With his apprentice defeated, Palpatine faces the Skywalker family alone.
You cannot defeat me. I am the Senate. I am the Empire.
You're a relic of a dead age.
The final lightsaber duel is brief but decisive. Anakin fights not with rage or hatred, but with the clarity that comes from understanding his own darkness and choosing the light.
You could have ruled the galaxy.
I'd rather save it.
Using the Force in a way we've never seen, Anakin doesn't just deflect the Emperor's lightning. He absorbs it, channels it, and turns it back on its source. Palpatine's own darkness consumes him, his body dissolving into the very shadows he served. In the aftermath, the Skywalker family stands together for the first time.
What happens now?
Now we rebuild. We create the galaxy your mother dreamed of.
Together?
Yes, together.
As the Rebel fleet prepares to return to Endor, Obi-Wan approaches with concern.
Anakin, the Emperor's death will create a power vacuum. There are others who will try to claim his throne.
Then we'll stop them too.
Will we? Or will you take his place?
I've spent 19 years frozen in darkness, Obi-Wan. I've seen what I could become, and I've chosen to be something else.
What's that?
A father, a teacher, a guardian of peace through wisdom, not power.
Standing on the bridge with his children, Anakin looks out at the stars.
Do you think we can really build something better?
Your mother believed that even the darkest night could be followed by dawn. I spent 19 years in darkness, but I never stopped believing in the dawn.
What about the Jedi?
Not the old order, something new. Something that doesn't fear attachment, but teaches how to use it wisely.
And the Empire?
Will fall, not through conquest, but through the truth that people deserve to be free.
As the ships jump to hyperspace, leaving Tatooine behind, Anakin Skywalker reflects on the choices that brought him to this moment. The choice to love Padme, the choice to fall to darkness, the choice to be frozen rather than destroyed, and finally, the choice to rise again not as Darth Vader, but as something better. So, what I told you was true. From a certain point of view, sometimes the greatest victories come not from avoiding our failures, but from learning to rise above them. Anakin Skywalker was frozen at his darkest moment, but he awakened to his brightest possibility. The Chosen One didn't bring balance to the Force through destruction, but through understanding. He learned that love isn't weakness, that family isn't a liability, and that even the darkest choices can be redeemed by the light of hope. In this timeline, Darth Vader never truly existed. Instead, Anakin Skywalker became something more powerful. A father who chose his children over his pain, a teacher who learned from his mistakes, and a hero who proved that it's never too late to choose the light. And maybe, in a galaxy far, far away, that's exactly the kind of hero we need. The Skywalker saga continues.